Hey, and welcome back to the show. It is a brand new year, 2025. So I came here like really relaxed and settled, and I was ready to tell you about this new thing that I had going on. And I took a moment and I went home to pick up something and came back. And just so you know, I got chased by the stupid rooster. For those of you who've heard my story, but this time it came from even further. It looks bigger than ever. And even with me looking at it, because typically when I turn around, it chases me. This time I was walking backwards, warning it, and it was still chasing me. So listen, guys, we have leveled up on the chase. I was so scared. I ran to my car, jumped in it, and it chased me all the way to the car. So my heart is beating right now. I'm a little nervous. And the other thing about this rooster, I have been trying to grow my social media, my Instagram and my TikTok. We paid a lot of money, like over $100,000 last year to really focus on this and grow it, which we still have not hit as much as we have with the rooster story. Is that crazy? Crazy. I don't know what it is with this thing, but I just told my husband, please do something about it. I just chased it with my car. I did. I jumped in the car, I backed up, I peeled out, and I chased down the rooster. Mm. Have you ever been chased by a rooster? Or did you straighten it out? That's what I was told to do on TikTok. Lots and lots of advice of what I should do, even making a gumbo. So, anyway, on to today's story. Today's podcast, which is called Coaching Works. I believe coaching works. It is the most powerful tool on the planet when it comes to personal transformation, to improving your life, your health, your wealth, your relationships. Coaching is extremely powerful, and I am committed to getting it into the hands of more people. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. It is a brand new year. It is a new season for me personally. I have been missing coaching, just coaching, not coaching on the business, not coaching on your money, not coaching on your organization and growing your people, but just personal coaching. How can I help you improve your life? How can I help you change your mindset? Think more positively. Become more solution based instead of problem focused. This is what I love to do. This is what took me into coaching to start off with. I was stuck in my mess for so long, so many years, depressed and unhappy and stuck and miserable and trying to figure out, how do I stay married, raise these kids, run this business, please these customers, make the money to pay the bills, to pay the people. Like, I was in that for so long, and I swore if ever I figured it out, if ever I found a solution, I was never going to stop teaching it. And that is what I want to do with Coaching Works. Coaching Works is a brand new coaching program that I am offering. Now, it's going to be different, so I want to tell you about it. This is not an infomercial, by the way. I'm not pitching you. I want to talk to you about what coaching is, why it is important, how you can benefit from it, and how you can get coached by me. Got it? Do we have a deal? We're going to listen. Stick around. Coaching is like having a 360 perspective of what is going on in your life. What is creating the results that you have? What are you thinking that is making you feel a certain way, and then take certain actions, giving you the results that you have? Now, I know there is a lot of questioning or resistance around we create our circumstances, we create the situation that we're in. This is true, guys. We may not be in complete control of the world and what happens in the world. I do believe there is a bigger force. I do believe in God. I do believe there is a whole spiritual world beyond us. I believe that we are growing and evolving. I, that I'm not trying to take that. I'm telling you about your personal experience, your personal world and life, the way that you view things, the way that you feel, things that you are attracting into your experiences. I believe we control that because of our perception, the way that we perceive things and understand them, how we believe. How we believe. I want you to really think about this. Not just how you think. This is more than mindset. It's not just how you think. It's what do you believe to be true? And then you are therefore taking action from that perception, from that understanding. So, Coaching Works is an opportunity to be coached by me. I'm going to coach every week. I'm not looking to build out anything more than opportunity to be coached. You can get the replays and you can get an understanding of what coaching is, how it benefits you, and how to get it in your life, and even changing the way that you relate and communicate with people. The topics that are going to be covered are money, mindset, relationships, communication, how to deal with suffering, grief, loss, changes, aging. It is everything that is happening in our life in general. So, I have been a mind body coach, a healing coach. I bring in energy and mind body principles. I'm a massage therapist, a yoga teacher. So I've always brought in all these other aspects. But what I have not done is just been strictly mindset and life coaching. So although I do those other things, and I can talk about your career and what you want to do in your business and becoming a coach, all of that I have not gotten rid of. I am still doing that. This is different. This is an opportunity to come and get coached by me every week. And the support outside of those coaching calls will start off. I'm not promising this is going to be forever, but it's going to start off just by email response. And so if you have a direct question for me, you can just reply to the replays to the emails that you get and ask me. And then I will answer those questions and give solutions or suggestions on the podcast or in the next live call. So that's how this is going to work. I'm not interested in a community. I'm not interested in managing or controlling, trying to keep everybody in one place. I don't want to do that. I've been doing that for years. I've closed down all of my free communities this year. Not doing it anymore, not interested. I know you love hanging out with other people, but I actually believe it's part of the problem. So what happens in a lot of containers is negativity attracts negativity. So two things. Those who really want change and want to integrate and implement the work and they want to celebrate. And then you have the other side that cannot see anything outside of their problems. They're stuck in the victim mode and they tend to contaminate the container. So the person who wants help and needs to ask questions, they get answers from maybe not where they want to get answers from. So what's making this different is I am coaching you. You're getting coached by me. You're not getting coached by the community. You're not getting coached by your peers, by anyone else in there. Matter of fact, you don't even know who else is in there. You will not know how many people are on the call. You will not know who is on the call. I'm hoping to even hide names. And there will not be a community. It won't be a community. Instead, I want you to take the workbook, take the training, dive in and do your own personal work, and then reach out to me. Now, I am not offering email coaching. That is not what I'm saying. You will ask the question, and then I will keep track of that, and I will answer and respond, and I'll make it a part of the training. And every month, we're going to have a different topic to cover. So we're starting off this month with goal setting, how to determine what you want, how to determine what is in the way of you getting what you want. And so there is a lot of mindset to it, but there's also strategy. Determining what you want when you've been told you can't have it is kind of a big deal. So here we are as adults, And I'm asking, hey, what do you want to create this month? And most of you are like, I don't know. I've tried a bunch of things. It never works. Every year I say I'm going to do something and I don't do it. And now I don't know what to do. And so I think a lot of this has to do with overconsumption. So we read a lot of books, we listen to trainings, we take trainings, we go into people's communities, and we gather a lot of information. But we don't have the actual steps of what to do with the information. And then we don't have the help for accountability and streamlining, keeping things super simple, super specific. That's what I want to offer. Coaching Works is about all forms of coaching: mindset, the physical part, the mental part, the money part, the relationship, the career, all of it. I am coaching on all of it using one set of principles. And you're going to learn about the set of principles in Coaching Works. Everyone's going to get access to the principles. And then you're going to implement these principles in your daily life. And then you will come to the call and you will get coaching on, this is what I tried, this is what I did, this is who I am now, this is what's happening in my world. I understand change is hard. I do. I also understand that coaching is very impactful and, for some people, a luxury. Some people cannot afford it. They are paying their electricity bill, they're putting gas in the car, they're trying to get by with the job that they have. I understand that. So I want to offer a bridge where anyone can get coaching. There's an introductory price. So depending on when you're listening to this, I'm going to do my best to make sure I get to the message to as many people as possible, so you have the opportunity to join at an incredible price. I'm going to offer some free training, some different things on this podcast that you can still get the help. You just might not get the personal coaching. I'm going to do the best I can. That is my commitment for this year. 2025 is all about creating change, understanding coaching, getting it into the hands of more people, and having myself be available for those who are interested in receiving coaching. Got it? Hit reply. Hit reply to the email that you received this podcast in, or just send me an email to kim@kimguillory.com. I personally check those. I do want to hear from you. I'm not promising I can get back in touch with you immediately, because I do realize as this grows, I will have to change that up. But for right now, this is what I want to offer because I am here in service. Listen, I do really well with coaching. I have some amazing one-on-one clients. I've got some companies that I coach. I am setting time aside to go all in on Coaching Works to get coaching into the hands of more people. I do have a vision for what it can become and how I can give back, even moving more into philanthropy and how do we help more people who don't have resources. I've been thinking of all of that. Matter of fact, I've been thinking of this for so many weeks that I'm trying to see if something will get in the way, but so far it just feels like the right thing to do. So I'm pretty emotional. I get excited. I have great ideas. And then I put the ideas out there and sometimes I regret it. So I'm being very careful. This is the fourth or fifth time that I try doing something like this, just so you know. That's why I am explaining it the best that I can. I have come up against a lot of things that did not work, and community is one of them. There's something that happens in the change work community that when you have a group of people who are all coaches and healers and authorities in change work, that there's a lot of advice giving and there's a lot of pitching and poaching and people are trying to get you to be their client. And I get that. I understand it. Matter of fact, a lot of communities are teaching people to do it. So I get it. And I have that happen in other areas that I have to manage, but I don't want it to happen in this one. So this is strictly coaching. I will be available every week. We will typically stick with the same time, but there are dates that I am traveling. So I'm going to have to move it those weeks, which is going to be great for other people. And this is done by me personally. There may be an occasional time where someone else will come in and coach you. My assistant is trained as a coach also. You'll only be getting coaching from these principles. We will do challenges, workshops, and we'll be inviting others into the community so that we can grow it. So I want to invite you. So go into the show notes, click on the link, or send me a direct email and say, Kim, I'd like to hop on a call. I'd like to know what you're doing. I am dedicated to travel less this year so that I can build this. I've been trying to build this for 6 or 7 years, and I'm taking the wisdom that I have gained, the failures that I have experienced, and bringing all of that together to try this differently. I hope to see you there. I hope to see you there. I hope you're a part of it. Um, if you have any ideas or suggestions, I would love to hear those too. So that is an open invitation to email me and let me know what you have been thinking or something that may be an idea that I haven't thought of. If you have been a long-term follower and you've been listening to the podcast, maybe from the beginning, maybe 6 years ago, maybe you've been trained as one of my coaches or you've just been coached by me, I would love to hear about your experience. So that's what I got for you this week is starting something new. It's called Coaching Works. It is all about getting coached on anything in your life. Nothing is off topic. It's a lot of mindset because I really want to help people ground in mindset and understand what's creating the situation that they're in. And right now, it's January 2025, and we are setting goals. What do you want your life to look like this year? For me personally, I am working on body image and physical health, cleaning up some of the containers that I have built that are not working or that have expired. I'm closing cycles and loops. You hear me talking about that on the previous episodes. And I am doing a lot of assessing and asking my customers and clients, what do you want more of? I'm here to serve you. That's it. I also realized that I'm not 57, I'm only 56. So I do feel like I gained an entire year in the last few weeks. All right. Let me know what you think. I look forward to getting your emails and seeing what's happening in your world. I will be online. I'll be on Instagram. I will be on Facebook, TikTok. I will do that as long as it's working for me. Not promising that I won't take a hiatus at some point this year. All right. Here's to wishing you the best 2025.